Thank you.
Thank you, Amit. So thanks for joining us today. So next, I will give you some quick update about what we achieved and delivered in the 2023 by the SONiC community. So the first one is like the transition, SONiC Foundation is transferred from the OCP to the Linux Foundation. This year, we just finished the 1 year celebration. And we also have a new SONiC Foundation website. It's a very stunning UI and a very lovely website with easy navigation. So, in the SONiC Foundation, we formed governance architecture, right? At the high level, we have the SONiC Foundation board. So under the board, we also have the technical steering committee, so who guide the technical direction and also resolve the conflicts. So in this year, so the TSA, we defined a process. It's based on the SONiC influence index based process to elect the TSA members and also elect the TSA chairman. So we just finished defined the process, reviewed, and also finished the first election. The third one is, the SONiC usually running at the foundational layers, right? The quality of the SONiC is critical. The SONiC of the quality depends on the feature quality. With that, the TSA, we defined a feature quality level. We call basically each feature will define at the alpha, beta, and the GA quality. So with that, it's better manage the image and also deliver a clear message to the whole community when they, people can decide should I use this feature or not. So that's more scalable. Then the next one is like the work group. We in the past we already created a different kind of the work group. So we think the work group has been proved is efficient and very scalable approach for drive the innovation. So that's why in the 2023 we formed more work groups like focus on the routing, focus on the opticals, and also focus on the smart switch. So in the coming years, you will see more new work groups was created. So the work groups will also facilitate the design review. So one challenge in the community is that we have far more candidate features than the available review slots. So that's the next challenge. The TSA in the 2023, we have a new proposal. You can think it's a lightweight, more scalable design review process, which depends on the work group, but also how the whole community can be on the same page. So that's another improvement in the 2023. So the last two ones, I just heard a question about the FRR. SONiC routing heavily depends on the FRR open source. So in the past, the FRR is upgraded on demand. So it's not regularly. But in the 2023, the TSA, we formed a new process to upgrade the FRR modules every year, basically with the November SONiC release. So you can imagine, the FRR will be upgraded more frequent. So the last one is improve the transparency to better collaborate the whole community. So in the 2023, we published the build dashboard to get people to know, which platform has been built and how is the status. For that one, we also published all the community meeting information, HLD review information, so to better facilitate the people to know all the information instead of just send the email to me. So I usually was the bottleneck. Sorry about that. Okay. So from the feature highlights perspective, in the past, in the 2023, I think the community proposed more than 160 features. So it's a 30% increasement year over year. In that, from that angle, I just put those features into 5 categories. I may not go through those features one by one, but just to give you some very quick high-level intro. So the first one is security and build. In the past year, we enabled the California law, secure boot, secure upgrade, and in the 2023, the community keep improving the security part. So basically, we hardened the container permission. Usually the SONiC container running at the root level, so it's sometimes it's not that safe. So we just have a proposal to just limit the containers only run the permission that it required, instead of just grant the root permission. And also we enabled the UEFI-based key management. That's actually a very great features along with the secure boot and the secure upgrade. So there's some highlight in the security and the build. And also we keep improving the build performance to reduce the build times. That will also benefit the whole community. Okay, the next category is management, or you can think is config. I think a big charter is in this category is the UMF, or Unified Management Framework. That one we also formed a dedicated work group to invest on these areas. We made some progress in the 2023, so we support the GNMI subscription for the OpenConfig YANG model. So we already support the SONiC YANG model as well. So we also improve the GNMI save on set. So basically, when you do some changes, so the change will be saved, automatically. The CMS host management enhancement. So that's another areas to manage the optics and the transceivers. So we are trying to plan to standardize those kind of the management using the CMS protocol across all the platforms, which more easier as SONiC can run across different platforms. That's something in the management category. Then the third one is diagnostic. SONiC usually software, there will be bugs. So when the failure happens, we want the engineering teams or the NEs can identify and the root cause as soon as possible, quickly, to reduce the impact to the customer or to the business. So in this category, I think we introduced several new protocols and also enhanced the S-Flow feature with the egress support. Okay. I think another areas in this, another feature in these areas I want to highlight is the SRv6. So that one I will cover in the next page as well. So as I mentioned, the reliability part, we upgraded the FR to the 8.5.1. So usually we pick up the XYZ. We only pick up the .Z version for the FR, which is more stable, with a lot of the security fix or bug fix. So we also enabled trying to optimize the warm reboot and reduce the the downtime impact. So there's some features in the reliability category. The last one is I call it the system. So system one, as you can see, SRv6, that is really a very hot and cutting edge areas that the whole industry and also SONiC community is trying to drive and innovate on these areas. Next one is the smart switch. If you join the SONiC community meetings, you should already notice that the DPU-based offloading is another areas we are trying to pilot and also do something innovative. So I think that's all. Next one is like the virtual SONiC helper. This one can help the community to run the qualification more quickly. You can think this one is like create the VM, the virtual SONiC very quickly, like programming, creating the compute VM, similar approach, okay? With that, I want to thank all the contributors, the companies, and also the individual contributors across the whole community. So thanks for your contribution, and looking forward to more features and innovations from each teams, okay? This page just to highlight, the current whole community and the partners. I just want to say, thank you all for the help on the SONiC community. So, okay, with that, I will hand over this to Xin.
Thanks, Arpit, for giving a high level on the open source software ecosystem where we are going, and thanks. Yanzhao for giving us a summary of what happened in 2024. I will be short and sweet. That for looking forward, what's going on, what will happen in 2024, from two aspects. First one is from the organization point of view. The second one is from technology point of view. So each year, the SONiC Foundation, TSC, outreach committee will create, select the feedbacks, looking back and looking forward, and make our objectives. So this is not finalized, but give you a spoiler. Receiving a lot of feedbacks, we find we are going to invest that in multiple areas. The first one is to continue to force the adoption and improve the user experience. We hear a lot of feedbacks that people are interested to know SONiC, how to use it, how to get hands-on. Can we get trainings? We are taking the feedbacks and trying to build a program, right? To build a program to train or to give certification or hands-on labs for people to get familiar, easy to use and easy to adopt. We would also like to host more customer user scenarios, panels, roundtables, and create reference models and user manuals for them to easily get into the technology and easy know if this is scenarios for them, how to use it. We would also like to continue invest in the geographic expansion, right? We see this year we have events in India, in China, and in addition to like already existing in North America. We also see interest in Latin America, Japan, and China. China, already, sorry, it's a place has a lot of interest in SONiC and open source technologies. So that the foundation, the Linux Foundation, will work together to raise awareness, to advocate the technology there. I will not go through all the areas that listed here, but just name a few, right? We would also like to seek synergy between programs in Linux Foundation, OCP. There are many existing open source software technology, hardware technology. We find out we would love to find more synergy there. We would love to also to extend to academic society, right? Researchers, students to use it, researchers to do network research using SONiC for the next generation innovation. So from technology point of view, what's going on? The first one is we have seen tremendously increasing interest, right? In addition to data center scenarios, in addition to enterprise, the campus network, the edge network are also looking forward to use open source technology to innovate, to change the traditional way how to operate. That we have seen scenarios that in this today and the continuous conversation, presentations, these several days here, you will hear more like investment there to enable people to use for campus, for like edge, for like telco enterprise. Second, a lot of topics here, we see also a lot of opportunities to continue to enrich the scenarios of smart switch, dash, to use DPUs to offload the compute connections, security policies, and also other computations using on the switch, right, to enable us to have limitless connectivities. You will see multiple conversations and presentations today and continuously very active in the community. Last but not least, AI is here. We see this is a very exciting era that given that we have to connect a large farm of computation unit for the customer requesting to ultra low latency, right? The ultra low power, that networking actually is a critical piece for that. And we see that conversations in the community of how do we load balance the traffic so that we can leverage the hardware, how to reduce the latency, right? How to increase the connectivity between the farms from the networking. That I be like we foresee SONiC will play a big role here for the next generation of AI networking. With that, we continue to encourage the team and everyone here, you are part of it, that we cannot be here without you and we cannot moving forward also without you. Please participate in the community. Here's the wiki, the GitHub, how to join the mailing list, how to participate in this, the OCP and the one summit next year. So in the rest of today's conversation, like a presentation, we have from now to 5 o'clock, 8 more presentations in different areas of SONiC technologies. At the end, we will announce 2023 SONiC Hackathon winners. Sunny and me will present the winners and short demos of each winner. Meanwhile, there are other conversations, presentations also here that we have a SONiC booth. These are the presentations and demos showing there. On Thursday, in the OCP networking track, there are multiple like SONiC side conversation presentations. Welcome everyone to attend those as well. With that, let me open the floor for one more questions. Okay, also, for the people joining this workshop, if you have any questions, please go to the 2 microphones there. Line up and if you have any questions to the presenters.
Or just shout, we'll repeat the question. Who wants to break the ice? The first question, couple of. Oh, the food is too much. All right. So it must be very clear, but do ask questions. This is more interactive versus like a keynote type, right? I mean, that's why we have a small hall. But anyway, thank you very much. And next one.
Thanks.
Yeah? Okay.
Thank you, guys.